I don't know. Well,
Yeah,
so
why not?
weird. Never done that to me before.
Oh, it's giving you the thing.
Delayed and everything else. I think it's just
It is
computer.
way delayed.
Oh, that's delayed.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is delayed. I'm just trying to get comments to pop up on the tablet. Unless you want to pull the comments up.
Yeah, I can.
Because I can't see that far.
I need my glasses.
No, I just see, I can see somebody's laughing. I can't see who it is or what they're saying.
Yeah, I need my glasses for that. I'm going to pull comments up on here. What do you want me to do? You want to use StreamYard or you want me to go to YouTube?
Probably YouTube is faster. StreamYard's a little bit delayed. I'll keep StreamYard open over here. See, told you. What's the boost? No, it's not. I don't know what you're talking about. No booze, no booze. It's lemonade.
Yes, lemonade. Oh, it was Jason. Shirt is on the way, homie.
Can you guys hear us okay? Everything sound good? Hopefully it does. Hopefully it's not too much of an echo. It's some miners buzzing in the background.
I highly doubt that you hear that.
DHL should call you, right? So in case you don't hear the buzz of the door. I can actually share my screen here too. We can do cool things.
Can we?
I think so. Present. Let's share screen. Yep, I can share Foreman.
Oh, let's not.
We want to share Foreman. And we have quite a bit online. Show people.
Yeah, I mean, once we get back in the regular scheme of things, I'd like to make a promo account or something, or use CC Works and do a tutorial of Foreman for the host so they can see some of the things that they can do.
Woman that gave me syphilis. Ronald. It's been a while, my friend. Nice to hear, have you back on the channel.
I don't have that comment. I guess the YouTube's way behind. Oh, it says top chat. That's why. Live chat. There it is.
Show. Can show that.
You guys stop. Yes, I've eaten those. Yes, I've eaten those fresh lemons.
Yeah. This bigger. There we go. Now we can see ourselves a little bit. I don't know. This is our first attempt at doing a live stream over at the Forge. You're over here. Look over here. Over here. Lots of work's been going on. This is Mark's second round trip back to the Forge. He was here about 2 weeks ago when we first moved in. Now he's back. Mark's room is behind me. He's been staying here, working here throughout the night, making sure things are locked down. Heat is being evacuated properly. That's a big concern right now with everything that we got going on. More machines coming online. Exhaust fans are being delayed in shipping. So it's just, putting out fires as they come kind of situation. But we're rocking and rolling. We got racks coming in, racks going up. I don't know how well you guys can see the to-do list behind me, but lots of stuff is happening and underway. So just wanted to kind of answer any questions you guys have. This won't be a super long live stream because we have work to do. And DHL is supposed to be here, but it's 8 o'clock, so I don't know if they're going to push off the delivery or not. Ronald said he's getting married to a nice lady in Mexico. Congratulations, Ronald. It's nice to hear from you again and bringing all the good news with you. That's a round of applause. Congratulations. I don't know. So congratulations. Guys that have been married a long time may not say congratulations.
Right.
So I'm sure my wife is watching and I'm going to hear in a second a text message or something. You bastard. What else we got going on, Mark?
A lot of things are going on at the farm right now. We are constantly power balancing each of the racks that we have up and running. I would say we're probably at about 90% as the total farm, not including ourselves. So we have a couple clients that need to get up, and we are waiting on a batch of S19s to roll in, so we can get those up and running. That 90% does not include those, so that number will probably change when they come in. Like John was saying earlier, we're fighting heat right now. We have an exhaust fan on the roof that is on, but it needs some maintenance. That'll happen on Friday. Based on our conversations with the AC guy that we have, working on the ACs in the building, and also the exhaust on the roof. That's a 5 horsepower belt driven exhaust fan on the roof that literally could suck the room completely out with air and everything. And then we have 2 exhaust fan. Well, we have 1 exhaust fan already up and running where we want it. We have another one also coming in on Friday. That should give us, basically, with the one on the roof, pretty close to maybe like 100,000 CFMs, maybe, once they're all fully functional and 100%. That's just the problem where we're at right now. Is during the day it's pretty hot, and it's taking a toll on the fuses that were in the bus bars right now, and we're popping fuses, 200 amp fuses. So basically,
These aren't your normal household breakers.
Yeah.
The fuses are, the size of a
beer bottle.
beer
Yeah.
bottle. They're massive fuses, and they're not cheap. I think we just spent probably close to 1,300 today on, let's say,
Yeah,
5, 6, 7, probably like 10 fuses. Spent like $13 on 10 fuses today, just to keep the farm up and running. That's been, like Mark said, the heat is what does it a lot of the times. That, and this building hasn't seen this much power in probably 5, 6 years.
Yeah.
So, but we're making strides. We got people here working around the clock when we're here. AC guy literally, just left a couple hours ago. He's been here all day long. We have 4 25,000 ton, 25,000 ton AC units. We have 4 of those, and then we have 2 smaller. I think they are 17,000 ton AC units. So there's well over 100,000 tons of air conditioning on our side of the building, or the farm side of the building. So more than enough AC. We just got to get the ACs up and running and maintenance done on them, filters changed, compressors, make sure the vacuums and the pressures are up in the compressors. Lots and lots of stuff. We're just playing catch up in the building. That's all we're doing. It's maintenance on top of setting up racks. It's not like we moved into a building that was, yes, the power was all here. That's another thing. Dominion Power's been out in the back doing maintenance, not maintenance, but yeah, I guess you can call it maintenance, scheduled maintenance on the transformer, making sure that the one that is there can hold it. We're getting a new meter in place, primary metering that we can have access to 24/7 remotely from Dominion, which is going to be huge for monitoring our power consumption. What else we got going on? Guys on the roof patching up holes. We got engineers we got to get in touch with to design fume exhaustion for roof-mounted fans, bus bars. We have a 3,500 kVA transformer that we have to not rewire, but spin the power output. Right now it's powering part of the building we don't want to power. We need to spin it so it powers, the future part of our build out in the farm. So, our current build out is 1,500 kVA, so just over 1.5 megawatts. We're going to utilize all that and then keep growing to that 3.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
It's all happening at once.
yes, it's all happening. That's the thing. It's we're doing multiple things at one get-go, and I'm here all week. I've been here all week, day and night, and literally trying to get everybody up and running, doing one little thing at a time, just trying to get, keep going. So
Yeah, and it's just us. We don't have we have an electrician that is on retainer that works directly with us night and day, 24/7 on call, who's been helping us set up racks and do high power drops. I can do a lot of the smaller drops myself. But he's the expert, so we want to make sure that we're doing it right. It's a code. So he usually comes by, inspects, helps out because he's a lot faster than I am in doing a lot of these drops. And then, we have the AC guys, we have the building maintenance guys, we got people power washing the outside of the building, landscapers. And it's a big facility that we're trying to bring back to life. That's kind of been the overall theme of this past month since we moved in.
Conversations with the late night cops
Oh, God.
because they see John parked right in front of the door of the building. So it looks like someone's trying to break in or something. Late night.
God gave me a heart attack. Like I saw him peeking through the window because I'm coming out of the locker room, and because I just did that locker room giveaway video, and he's not near the front door. He's looking through the side window because Mark's on the computer. So I scared him. He scares me. He goes for his gun. So I was like, great. We're gonna get shot in the building we're just moved into. So, but no, he was a good guy. It's nice to see that local law enforcement has a presence here. We are a big facility in the middle of nowhere. So to know that they're doing routine checks on the area is nice.
Yeah, and the AC guy said that he's going to come over on Friday to do the tune-up on the larger exhaust that's on the roof, the 5 horsepower motor. Again, that one is roughly about, I would say, 50,000 CFM. So again, it should vacuum the building out pretty well. It does need another belt on it. So that's one of the things that he's going to be doing on Friday. So essentially, we should see temps in the building during the day. Like if you guys are hosting with us and you're monitoring your machines, either through Foreman or any other avenue, Hive or whatever, we'll start to see those temps drop. And then me and John also have some other things in the work because, we are hosting GPUs too. We have those in a particular area where the circulation isn't the greatest in the building.
Yeah.
So we're going to try to do some, I guess called jimmy rig things that just, the little things that we can do to mitigate some of the air and direct it in a path that would help get it towards the exhaust fans and get some more circulation in a specific area.
Yeah, the biggest thing is not just bringing in fresh air, cool air, and exhausting the hot air, but also air movement.
Yeah, the thing is with this building is we have more than enough fresh air coming in through the AC unit. So we're not even using the Freon portion of the AC.
Right. Well, we're pushing our doors open. Like our garage doors are bowing. Yeah. It's just getting the air out and getting it to circulate because we have pockets of hot air, pockets of cold air. And we have to move accordingly.
Yeah, it feels weird. Like you just be in some spots and it's like 100+ degrees, and you literally move 10 feet away from where you were, and it feels like it's a nice 75 and you're at the beach. Like it's crazy. And I just don't understand how we're getting these little pockets, and we just got to navigate that.
It's been fun though.
Yeah. So.
Oh no.
What is happening?
I don't know. Oh.
Hey, it's our first live stream, guys. Bear with us. Technical issues. John has us on a gimbal.
Oh,
Jesus. Now you get to see the whole room. That's hilarious. It's in your face. Now it's looking at you. Nope, not anymore. Hey, our first live stream. Well, John's working on that. What questions do you guys have? What do you guys got going on? What do you need us to do at the farm? I know we've been working on a couple of years. Any updates on KS3? On the split share one, we're waiting for basically them telling us that it's shipped. So we're still waiting on some information on it. The expectation still is mid-September, as I've said multiple times via Discord or any other avenue for the split shares. But if you guys have been watching Twitter or you've been on Twitter or anything like that, it's just sit here and hold the camera all shaky.
Oh, Jesus, I'm trying.
Yeah.
Stupid gimbal. The motor on the gimbal's getting too hot. That's the problem.
Oh, okay.
So you guys are all hearing the warning beeps, I'm sure.
I'm sure. Don't we have like a plastic one somewhere? I don't know. Now it's like, hey, all right. Anyways, I don't know if you guys have been watching Twitter and just how Bitmain has been broadcasting their information. Pieces of information that we're getting from like our supplier or contact at Bitmain that we typically deal with. They're only letting like 8 to 10 units out at a time. Like they're posting these updates of, oh, here's another batch of whatever. It's just showing that.
This is freaking hilarious.
Yeah, hey, there's the outside, guys. What is happening?
I don't know. It's just, it doesn't want to.
Hey, we run a crypto farm, but we can't figure out a fucking camera right now. Like, all right, there, just leave it. How was there not like a lock or something on there? Is there a? Can you put?
There's a manual lock, but it's not working.
Can you put it in that thing?
There's no. I don't have a gripper for it.
Gripper for it.
I have nothing. This would have been a lot easier if the stupid Elgato would have worked.
Yeah.
What are people saying? They're just laughing at us?
Oh, what I missed? Nothing. They're saying nothing. I don't even think they noticed that we're like fucking around with the camera. You missed everything. Yeah, we talked about the farm. We talked about you. We talked about everything. John right now is having technical issues with the camera.
I'm gonna throw the camera against the wall here in a second. Like it has this free, but it's not staying put.
How's the motor even doing anything? It just stood still.
It's hot because the phone is so heavy. And it just wants to do like a full 180. And
all right, turn around.
The camera's possessed.
Dude, I thought we had another something like this, but plastic.
That's it. I took it apart to make, for there's the foot.
Oh.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what to do or where to put it. Like it'd be one thing if I could just prop it someplace,
Yeah. Well, why don't we try to figure that out? Give me a second. I'll be right back. Find something to prop it up on.
Everybody getting seasick? It's got plenty of battery. It just doesn't want to work. Gold shell box.
That's my polo, sir.
I'm so sorry. Blocking everything.
Yeah. Here, put the camera phone in this.
You go away. Let me put it down here.
I'm sure. Let me grab the other box and then we can put it up.
Wait a second. We gotta use the live feed. Oh my God. Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah, put it. No.
Need something smaller to hold it up.
Hold on. More boxes coming.
We'll figure this out. I promise.
Hold on.
This is hilarious. This needs to go down in like live stream archives. How not to do a live stream.
Balance it on this, maybe.
I just need something to put, yeah, something to lean it against. Now carefully move off the couch. Oh, this is too funny, man. Oh, jeez, and now tripping over shit. No! Ah. We're still here. I'm still here.
Coffee cup. See what happens. Maybe instead of a coffee cup.
No, I think we're good. No, we got it.
All right.
We got it. Yeah. Oh, you wanted to show off the
No, I just wanted to put it down there, man.
for free for meter box.
This is awesome.
This is
And this is how you build a crypto farm.
oh my God. It's messed up because we have all this technology around us, and we have this fancy gimbal.
We have an Elgato camera on the TV.
I need a vacation.
That it won't work. It won't even work. Yeah, we got a bunch of technology that doesn't work, including whatever's in the farm.
This is the best part of the stream.
Is this the red panda live? No, there's no feed pics.
No feet fix. I mean,
No. Yeah, put them away. How many drinks have y'all had?
not
This is-
enough.
Yeah, this is number not even. 6-pack. Best one yet. Yeah, thank you. This is the best part of the stream. He says, so much tech you can't even tech.
Oh,
Yeah,
cheers.
you're welcome.
Cheers.
Yeah. No, I think this is just how we're gonna do live streams from now on, dude. We're just gonna cluster.
Phone up on some iPolo and gold shell boxes and against the coffee mug. That scared the crap out of me. So, Mark, before we try the coffee mug, you guys couldn't see it. We found like an old piece of the forge that used to be here. We're using that to prop up my phone, but the thing weighs like 5 pounds. It's a solid chunk of steel. And it toppled over with my phone. It's a brand new phone. Oh, God, there goes the screen, and we're done. Yeah. Not gonna hear the end of it from my wife.
Are you guys on ISDN? I don't know what that is. Elaborate, please. I'm gonna say no because I don't know what that is. Now,
Need to change the drinking streams.
shotgun modems. No. I don't know what that is. All right, I need to change drinking streams to Friday so I can drink with y'all. Hey, man. It's Friday somewhere.
Yeah, this is the. What, I don't even know what day it is. Wednesday? Today's Wednesday?
Yeah, I think today's Wednesday.
So you got here on the 1st. Today's the 6th. So this is the 6th day of us working. I mean, past 5 nights, I've been here until about midnight. And I'm going back and forth between here and my home, which is about 40 minutes. So yeah, we're exhausted. So this is well deserved. I'm not driving any 4-wheel drive boom lifts in the middle of the night down the street or anything. We really should have recorded that.
Yeah, we should have.
No, it's been fun. We're having fun with it. The stuff that does need care, that does need attention, gets the attention it needs. We're being as safe as we possibly can. I mean, I haven't crashed with forklifts yet, and I haven't gotten the 4-wheel drive cherry picker stuck. Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're doing good. We're doing good. Did you turn your comment section on? Yes, I did. It is on. Woman number 17. Go comment on. I'll do that. I mean, I can actually do it right now, can't I? I can.
The comment section is on, isn't it?
Comment section is on. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about like in the other video. That's what everybody's crying about. Comment section wasn't on. Free DSL. You mean dial-up? Yeah, we could run the farm on dial-up.
No,
What are you doing? You just turned the camera on?
I don't. I try to.
Stream.
There.
Bro, how many have you had?
I'm so freaking tired.
That's where Panda put my KS3L. Yeah, it is. It might be in one of those lockers. He put the locker in. Ross said, "What's the best product you guys have to offer?" Me and John, we literally are the best product at our company. We will literally sleep at our facility to make sure that you guys are running.
Yeah, that's been one of the topics of conversation here lately. There are some. We hate to do this, but it needs to be said. So we'll try to say it without saying any names and pointing fingers.
Yeah, you go. All you do.
I'm not saying any names, but there are other facilities out there that take in business, and you don't get. You're not really doing business with that company. They are offloading your machines, you're hosting to somebody else. You dropped the Barbie? Oh, nice. Oh, my daughter's gonna be mad. When you host with Coastal Crypto, when you do business with us, when you start a hosting relationship with us, you get us. You get Mark and John. We are expanding in the future, but you will always still get Mark and John at Coastal Crypto. That's the way it has been since we started, and that's the way we're going to continue to do things because we're hands-on type of guys. We like to DIY with the equipment that's here. You've seen me tear it apart. Mark is working on editing a pretty funny short I think you guys will like with an L3. So that's the best part is us. And you get us. You know, you don't. The company's name. I can't even say it. I'm not that type of person. I feel bad by blasting another company. I can't do it.
We don't talk shit.
We don't talk shit. We just everybody has their own way of doing business. It's just not our way of doing business. That's what it comes down to.
I'll troll you, but talk shit. And yes, I'm double fisting, everybody. All right. What if I want John and Mark? Double the price, bro. We've sat in the drive-in at Sonic together, like a gay bear couple. We've already been on a couple dates where the waiters,
so that scares people.
It does. We've been on a couple dates already where the waiters have thought that I've been stood up because I was waiting to eat dinner to have John come at the end of the restaurant. That was funny. Yeah, we got a lot of things going on.
We're two friends running a crypto company. I mean, it's,
Yeah, two bears, one mind.
I can't. Okay, so what I was trying to do, quickly, Kaiser, go comment on the video. I'm gonna pull it up. We will do the
So curious.
pick right now. I will do it live. I'll take my tablet and we'll go into the locker room. We'll Mark stays here and we'll do the.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, no, you walked far enough to the refrigerator, but you forgot to get me one. Appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome.
It's all right. I forgive you.
Wash your hands before you fondle the ASICs. No, I mean, you gotta wash your hands, then dry them. You don't want to be touching ASICs with wet hands. So are you guys gay bears or not?
No, we're both married with wives and kids. This is our escape from our nagging wives and kids.
It's watching.
As my wife is watching,
Yeah.
she always watches and she always comments. You'll see her pop up if you guys are adamant about watching our live streams. Content. Let's find that last live short that I posted.
You know, there is in one of the lockers, there are red panda mining feed picks. So just try to pick that locker. It could possibly be locker 17. So I'm just letting you know. I take my comment back now. She says, "Oh, way to go."
What?
You said you were a generous lover.
Love you, wife. You are the best. Love you lots. My wife is amazing. We've been married. We're about to celebrate our 10th year anniversary.
You guys gotta go somewhere.
We started in Florida, moved here on a whim, on an adventure, packed up our kids, moved to Virginia. It's been fun. I couldn't have imagined doing it with anybody else. Love you. Let me see if I can share my screen. Present. Share screen.
That's next level right there. Kaiser.
What do you say?
He's got red panda DPs.
Easy there. Easy. This is
You're gonna make John jealous. You're gonna make John jealous.
Not R, but not PG. So I say PG-13.
NC-17.
NC-17. I wouldn't go that far. Ooh, double. All right. So let's wait. Give me a second. Wait till this pops up. All right. Let's go ahead. Grab this URL. Let's go over to comment picker. Comment picker. YouTube. This is
processors.
Yeah, we're doing amazing things here. Let's slap that URL. Boom. What's this? Let's go filter duplicate users, no duplicates. Do some simple math. Let's grab those comments. Oops, didn't enter the right YouTube video URL. Yes, I did. It's a short. You're fine. Come on. See, I don't know what I'm doing either. Oh, that's why, because I'm under edit. I gotta pull up the actual video. Duh. See, I'm learning here, guys. Give me a minute. Copy YouTube picker, change the video. Delete. Mark is getting frustrated with me. I can hear it in his voice.
No, I'm a mortgage guy. Let's just let the voicemail. So, and dealing with a bunch of stuff. Oh, I had to order a dumpster today. I don't know. Can they hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I had to order a dumpster today, so that was some big grown up stuff. That's the first time I ever had to order an actual dumpster. Not just one of those rollaways, like the ones that you got behind the parking lot, behind the Walmart where they throw all their trash away. Let's see what else. What else is out there that we've been doing? Roll off dumpster? No, not a roll off dumpster. It's just a regular. What is ours? A 4-yarder. And we just basically got a call anytime we want it picked up.
Yeah, it's picked up with the forks.
Yeah.
It's not something I need. It's not a roll off, right?
No, it's just a 4-yarder. That we do have crews here at the building who did bring a roll off, and they're throwing shit in there left and right. But no, like we're talking about just the everyday keeping the business afloat and making sure we're throwing things away and not having a stockpile of boxes somewhere. However, we do have a box room. It's just full of boxes from our clients.
Which is better than our box pile that we had in the castle.
Yeah.
So I've turned what used to be the maintenance room for this building into the box room. But each customer has a section. Like you get your original boxes back if you don't want to host with us anymore. So you're not getting a random box, you're matching boxes with serials, numbers on the machines, and you get your original box back. That was big for me. I wanted to make sure that, because I hate that. We've gotten used equipment for ourselves that we've refurbished and tested and beat up, and it comes in some random Joe Schmo box. No, you buy Bitmain equipment, you're getting a Bitmain box back. Well, if you're buying new Bitmain equipment from us, you're getting it. So, all right, let's go ahead. Let's roll this. Let's see what we got going on.
Roll the dice. Oh, the barn. Did I miss the status? Yeah, we did give a status. I'll kind of do some clip notes here.
All right, Eric, number 17, men's. Let's go see if we can find it. Let me stop sharing this screen.
No way.
Of course.
That's the one locker that homie wanted. And George Foreman.
So Kaiser wanted 17 and this guy wanted 17?
Yeah.
All right, so if there's anything, I'm saying right now on live, if there's anything in 17, I will double it for both of you. As I know, Kaiser, you called us out on Twitter and then deleted it. So we're calling you out right now. If there's anything in locker 17, we'll do it together.
Yeah, you Kaiser will get it, and then also Eric will get it. So
go ahead. Let's make sure my camera's facing back. Okay.
Well, this will be fun for you guys to go on an adventure.
Test. All right, good. All right, so I'll unmute this once I get away, so there's no reverb.
Reverb.
All right, so hopefully there's no reverb on this. I can kind of see Mark in the background. I don't know if he's talking over me or not.
Not yet.
Men's room, women's room, and then we also have our meeting hall / cafeteria that my kids are playing in. But you guys want men's room, locker number 17. Men's room.
Where are you going?
Bathroom. All right. All right, so there are 138 lockers, guys. There's a few less in the women's room, but about 138 lockers. And I had my kids hide all of the prizes. All right, so let's find number 17.
I feel like I'm watching the Blair Witch Project.
Bam, 17. Got a nickel. Nothing upstairs. Sorry, not a winner.
Wah, wah, wah.
All right, I'm gonna mute it because it's gonna get loud here for a second.
Wow, you're delayed.
They can hear you. I can't, but they could.
You can hear me?
I can't hear you, but they could.
Oh,
Because the phone is going.
I heard you on the phone, I think.
You heard me on the phone?
Mm-hmm. So it's probably echoing this entire time.
Oh, fantastic. All right, so there was a nickel in there, Kaiser, and who was the winner? Eric. If you guys each want 2.5 cents, send me your Doge address. We'll send you 2.5 cents with the Doge. Yeah, there's a bunch of lockers here. We haven't gone through them. Some of them have padlocks on there. I have to get a padlock to open them. Men's room needs to be upgraded and redone. The women's room looks great. I mean, there was very few women that actually worked here at the time when the facility was open. But showers are nicer, the bathroom's nicer. It's a lot cleaner.
It was unused.
Unused.
Any of those S1990Ts left are all spoken for. There are plenty left. So the group buy, we're just buying a pallet worth of them. But there are
We're
a
starting
lot.
with the pallet, yeah.
Yeah, there are a lot. So
So if you want more than the 45, let us know. We can get them. We're just, because we're in the process of doing this move and this build out for this new facility, we just committed to a pallet. But if you want more than the 45, let us know. There's plenty. So we've committed, Coastal Crypto's committed our own personal funds to one pallet. That's why we're doing a group buy.
let us know on the audio too. If the audio is good, or are we echoing, or what's going on?
Yeah, we have no way of hearing anything right now. I know it's bugging the hell out of Mark because he's a huge audiophile. And
I got my headphones.
you need your headphones in.
Audio is good. All right, thank you. Yeah, so if you guys want any of those 90Ts, there's no minimum. We probably have close to 20 at this point accounted for. So we're just, we're going to keep adding on to that as people want to order them. We're probably going to be executing at the first part of this next week. Yeah, from there, once we get them, probably seven days ish or something along those lines. We want to get them in on our side here at the mine first, and then just inspect them to make sure you guys are getting a quality product. And then we'll ship them out. And as always, we ship out as soon as we get anything, so we don't hold anything here. Speaking of, we shipped out a couple KS3s today, KS2s, KS1. We have DHL should be here either tonight or tomorrow with more. Yeah, I hope they didn't. I told them to come here. The remaining of the KSOs. So hopefully that's tonight or tomorrow. So as soon as we get those out the door, we are 1,000,000% over all of this Ice River crap. We are really not enjoying what Bitmain's doing with their Casper miner deliveries. Yeah, and we're just looking for, quality products to provide you guys that are not Cadena all over again.
So frustrating. So so far we've shipped out
Hundreds.
KSOs,
Yeah, hundreds of them.
and at one point in time, about 80 of them were delivered to my front door. Because the guy came here literally right after I left. Like, I must have passed him on the highway at 8 o'clock at night. I mean, it's it's almost 9 o'clock now. He's probably going to try to deliver here again. Yeah, so Mark and his wisdom just said, hey, just go deliver him to John's house. He only lives 30 minutes away. So as I'm trying to go to pick up my wife from work, 'cause she gets off at 9, I have a massive order of KSLs being dumped at my house. So no, we are not mining with them. We are not pre-mining with them. We're not doing anything with them. As soon as we get them, we ship them, no matter where they're getting delivered.
Yeah, we have been accused of pre-mining with some of this Casco equipment, which is pretty hilarious, but also kind of fucked up, or whatever. Oh, it's PG-13, my bad.
Yeah, easy. I mean, it's getting late. I mean, once I think we hit 9:30, if we're still live, we can start swearing in more like fucking shit. But sorry.
Are you buying anything from Bitmain currently? So the KS3 that we have the split shares for is coming from Bitmain. That's the machine that we offered on the split shares. We do have a few clients that are interested in the X5, even though we've expressed our concerns.
Don't do it.
Yeah, but
We'll take
I'm not going to say don't do it, but just know your risk. Last time Bitmain, offered a random X. Well, that's the thing. It wasn't even random X at the time. An equivalent to this miner for Monero, they forked off. So yeah, I know that this miner really isn't an ASIC per se. It's really a grouped amount of CPUs within chipboards. So it is different how they built it, but at the same time, it's again, you got to know your risk, because I mean, Monero is just not about having the network demolished, which it already is, kind of just the amount of people mining on it.
There's also, I mean, I've had this thought, and I haven't really said it out loud, because I mean, it just came to me a few seconds ago. But another, it's marketed as a Monero miner because Monero has a over $2 billion market cap, for a market cap in the billions, right? So it's the biggest coin on this random X network. However, there are multiple coins on this network. So if you say you believe in a not lower tier, but less of a market cap coin, this may be something you pick up and bring a project up that you really like. Or if you're a major manufacturer and you use Monero as a marketing scheme, but you're going to be mining a different coin that is really easy to solo mine, and it'll do a 5,000x because there's a new ASIC on it, and nobody's looking at it, that could also be happening.
Yeah,
we've seen it's been done before with other machines. Hey, kind of look what this hand's doing over here. Well, so this hand's doing something different over there. Kind of scenario. I'm curious to think what Red Panda and some of these other guys think about that theory that I just thought of in a couple of seconds. I need something else to drink. I'm out done. I need more.
So to answer the question, are you buying anything from Bitmain? We constantly buy things from Bitmains. Not necessarily for us, but for clients. To jump into like the next question, E9s, we've bought at this point hundreds of E9s through Bitmain, and we'll continue buying those because that seems to be a pretty popular machine. E9 Pro. Last conversation we had with Hive on the E9 Pro, they are looking into firmware. The E9 Pro is now compatible with their pool. So I do expect to see something down the road. We've expressed our interest in having some type of firmware available with the E9 Pro, just because we have so many at the farm. A lot of our clients have them, and we don't see that slowing down. We honestly welcome more E9s at the farm, just because the wattage, the amperage, things like that, it's a little bit lower. It's more manageable to do our build out over with E9 Pro. So we have continuous conversations with Hive. We're probably going to checking in again pretty soon to see if they, if there is any update on firmware for the E9 Pro. But we've already expressed like, hey, we have a lot of them. It would be nice if we had some type of firmware. So if the firmware is coming, you'll probably hear from us first, hopefully.
I mean, we're on a pretty close basis with Hive.
Yeah, I reach out to them regularly and they respond pretty quickly with anything that we really have.
Yeah, it's not. Hive is not a huge company. There are a couple of guys that work closely with each other and are very friendly and have been very helpful.
Yeah.
Guys are a big ass fan. Dude, I have fans everywhere. We got fans coming in. I got fans coming out of my ass.
He's talking about the actual company.
Oh, big ass fan. Yes. Yeah. If they have something that is reasonably priced and I can roll around on the ground, then maybe. But the problem with doing like a big ass fan hanging from the ceiling is our exhaust is going on the roof. It's going, hot aisles are going up and out is how we're structuring this building. Our ceilings are 12, 15 feet, I think 18 feet at the peak. And then, they taper down. So we're doing exhaust fans, 3 to 4 exhaust fans per hot aisle. And we have 6 hot aisles coming?
Yeah.
For this 1500 kVA transformer before we do the building.
Yeah, this to just start. That's where our hot aisle would be 6 of them.
But we haven't overdone the capacity in the building yet. So what we have in place with the AC units and our current exhaust, we're managing it. It's just getting the proper airflow. Once we start opening up additional lanes, like with this 45 S19 we got coming in for a client, and some other machines we got coming in, then we got to start thinking about air circulation, not so much air evacuation, because we already have that kind of in place with exhaust fans coming in, right?
Yeah.
Air circulation, air evacuation, creating a vacuum, creating a pressure. I swear to God, I've learned. My family's been in construction. I've built houses, I've renovated houses, I've done structural steel, built sky rises. I've learned more about electrical and HVAC being a crypto miner than I ever thought I'd have to know.
Yeah, I think we can actually get our electrician license at this point.
Oh God.
But to go on this comment here, this is like the CBS. This is actually more like Saturday Night Live's news update. Late and breaking news. The crypto mine is running. I'll send you a tripod. We have one somewhere. I know we do.
Tripod. There's one right there in the corner. Staring at one.
Yeah, it just doesn't have the little thing to hold the phone or the camera.
All of our money goes to mining equipment. God forbid we spend it on a decent camera for
right now. All of our money is going towards racks.
Yes.
Racks on racks on racks.
I just wish they were our colors.
Yeah. But yeah,
that's gonna really bug me.
Are y'all leasing the building, or did you buy, enabling you to be able to set up everything you want? So we are leasing. However, we have a decent relationship with our landlord because they were our landlord at our last location. Told them exactly what we're going to do, how we're going to do it. They are 100% on board with it. Sometimes we have to remind them of everything that we had a conversation with, but no, we're leasing with the intention of buying. We had a lease set up at the castle where it was leased to own, essentially, putting an offer in and buying it or getting first right of refusal within 12 months of us being there. And then all the drama ensued with our power and everything like that. However, when we redid our lease, we literally just basically transferred over. The only difference changing is just the amount of money that we're paying for the building. So same conditions set, same expectations, and we have a lot of free reign here when it comes to just things that we want to do and or need to do to get this fully operational. But we also have to do it right.
Yeah.
That's just the only expectation, and stipulation that our landlord gave us is like, you guys got to do it right, or you can't do it. So, we have an electrician on retainer. We have started looking at the engineers for the roof and setting up all the exhaust fans. Because at the end of the day, too, regardless if that stipulation was there or not there, we wanted to do this right anyways, and not cut corners and things like that. So the dynamic that we have with what we have going on is that we're already an established company. I mean, we're not old by any means. We're only 3 years old, but the fact is we're an established company, so we have clients that we need to make sure that are satisfied and up and running. But then we also have to look at the future and what that build out looks like. And so we have to convey two different stories to everybody that gets involved, including our electrician that we have on retainer, including any town, city folk that require permits to do things that we need to do and things like that. So we have to tell two stories. Yeah, we have to tell two stories of here's what it looks like now, but here's what it needs to look like in the future for us to continue growing and how we're going to have everything laid out for the mine.
Yeah, man, if it wasn't dark outside, we'd take you outside and show you all the groundwork that's being done near the transformer from our company. So that's going to cause a day or so of downtime on whoever's hosting with us. FYI, that's coming in the future here. We thought it was going to happen this week. It's probably going to happen in a couple of weeks or so. We always try to give a heads up when stuff like that happens, schedule outages that are, beyond our control. We've gone through probably 12.5 fuses trying to get everything load balanced on our temporary system. Everything that you guys just saw when I walked through the facility is all temporary. These are, the racks are going to be the racks we use, but the locations of them, the hot aisles, the exhaust, everything is just temporary right now. So we can get our current clients and any new clients we have coming in up and running while we're still working on the building. This building has an immense amount of power, but we need to build it to our specifications and the needs that we have here. So it's just kind of retrofitting an old building, not building a building to what we need.
So when do you think the farm will be stable so I can play with the farm portal? For the most part, I mean, the farm itself, at least in my opinion, is pretty stable. I know some clients, they have their ups and downs during the day as we're working on, especially this week, with the exhaust and whatnot. By the end of the week, everybody should be at 100% regardless. So for what we have right now in the building. And then at that point, it's just a matter of making sure we're vacating the air to keep you guys stable with the heat. We've, at this point, cycled through almost all of the old fuses that were in the boxes. Again, earlier, John was saying he bought a bunch of new ones today for the bus bar systems. So we're hoping that those can handle a little bit more heat, a little bit more continued.
Yeah, it's slow delay fuses versus a traditional fuse, which is what in there. So these fuses, like I said, they're as large as my beer bottle, and they have a single element in there for that's used to fuse. These new ones are slow delay fuses, and it has two elements inside the fuse housing. So they're a little bit more stable and a little bit more stable under high heat. I mean, these are 600 amp bus bars, and we're only pulling 550 so amps off of them. There's plenty of room, and these are high output bus bars, so we can go within 85, 90% of capacity and still be safe. That's what these bus bars were designed for. That's why we like this building so much. But again, like Mark was saying, these fuses that were in here are old, so we're having to go through and replace them. But we also trying to keep everybody up and running. So as I'm borrowing from one fuse box to power up another fuse box, so I can order new fuses in, sometimes they go down. So, and then I got to come 40 minutes up here to get them up and running, or Mark's gonna climb the ladder and do it himself. How do I test this stuff? Just pull it out. So it's stable. Go ahead if you want to overclock some of your machines or play with some of the settings in Foreman. Be my guest. If it goes down, I will get it back up within,
a reasonable
time. I don't want to give you a set time because I might be home and, have to come out the next morning. But they're usually not down for more than 48 hours. As long as I have fuses in stock.
For a minute, I was like, what is free rain? Isn't it all free from the sky?
I'm gonna grab a fuse. So I can show that.
No, it's not necessarily free. Typically, rain is being borrowed from Paul to pay Peter. And so, if you want to think of it that way, it's taking from some water source and then dropping it down somewhere else. I was just wondering, I see 4 of the 10 machines are off after a few minutes up. Yeah, we need to, so if you're who I think you are, for one of our clients, still kind of balancing that area. And I think what we're going to end up doing, especially from where your machines are, we're going to end up moving them to get them a little bit more airflow. The area where they're at, we've realized it's not the airflow over there is just, it's getting trapped. So it's really messing with some of the machines over there. So I think tonight, at least, we might end up moving them, or if not tomorrow, we'll move them over to a different area to give them a little bit more breathing room. And then at that point, they should be up, smooth, running, good to go. Yeah, your machines, honestly, they don't produce a lot of heat, but we do have a few machines right next to them. I didn't realize how much CKB, like how much heat is produced on some of the machines that mine CKB, Nervos. Yeah, it's just something we're troubleshooting with. So give us a couple more days and we'll have your machines in a different area and with a little bit better airflow, and they'll be up and running smoothly without any issues. And that's the thing too, like we didn't realize the bus bar system that we put where we put your machines, even though your machines, they don't draw as many amps as, let's say, like an S19. They still draw enough amps. I didn't say who it was, but I had feeling exactly, well, he confirmed who it, yeah. So, we have that bus bar is each box is on an 150 amps versus 200 amps, which is all the other bus bars that we're working with. So that will also free up some space to give.
Ask Joe for my tracking numbers.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hey, he's right here. He's right here. Actually, no. So, I have the tracking number. I'll give it to you. I'll shoot it to you in Twitter and let them down here so you have it. But it's on its way. It did get fumbled off, so that's our bad. But yes, no, we'll get it. It's on its way to you though. We literally is in transit. But John has something special to show everybody.
So, kind of power we're working with. So these are 600 volt, 200 amp fuses. They're both the same. They're just different type of shank for how they fit into the fuse block, but they're both the same size fuses. But you can see the size of them. I wasn't lying there.
Yeah, look at the size. They're bigger than us. They're taller than a
So these are 200 amps. The bus bars are 600 amp, 480 bus bars, three-phase ground, not three-phase ground neutral. So we're only tapping into phase A and C, or A and B, or B and C. We're not double tapping into the individual phases. So we don't have any cross phase shorts.
Yeah, we're not crossing any lines here.
Yeah, no crossing the stream here.
Yeah.
But these are the fuses that keep going bad, because these are the original ones that were in the building compared to the new ones that we have. But inside these fuses, there's an element that connects the two copper tabs, and that's what keeps frying. These are just standard fuses, but they're 80 to 110 apiece.
Yeah.
Each box has 2 to 3 of them, and when they go bad, they go bad. There's these 3 are bad. I have to tell you, these ones I pull out of the trash. And then we also have a 100 amp fuse as well, 150 amp fuse.
Which that's where his machines are on. They're on the 150 amps, which we're not even using on that rack 150 amps, but the area where that is the airflow is just not ideal.
Right. Yeah, the 150 amps are only rated for 250 per line. I mean, we're well within that limit. Each phase is only about, well, you have a single high phase, but it's about 120 per phase, 3-phase, 480. So again, learning a lot about electrical and having to deal with all this crap, because these are not easy to find. This is not something I can go to Home Depot and pick up. We have to either order them, or I have to drive out of town to get them from an electrical supplier. So yeah, this is what you guys. This is what we're dealing with right now, with trying to bring life back to an old building versus building a structure from scratch.
Yeah.
I mean, there's costs on both ends of it. When you build something from scratch, it takes years and years and years. But you do it the way you want it, versus what we're doing, where we've found a building that has all the power we need, and we're retrofitting it, but we're having to deal with some systems that need to be updated. So it's a give and take. What you got?
I don't know. Wife is all of a sudden getting my PayPal notifications. That's weird.
Oh. Your wife's some kind of futuristic hacker.
I know, right? Anyways, yeah. So a lot of things that we've learned so far. I think the journey is substantially better with the way that we're doing it, and reutilizing old infrastructure that's just been sitting versus building something out, brand new. I think that's the journey that we really want to document going forward, and just figuring out how to repurpose a lot of this.
What I should do after this live stream is I'll climb up on one of our staircase or ladders, or ladder stairs, whatever you want to call them, and I'll pop up one of the cans so you guys can actually see the fuses inside. The main shut off, how we're doing the disconnects, how we're doing the sub panels, something like that. Again, we're one thing.
Well, and that's the thing, and I don't know. We can show them the sub panels and how you're doing it, but we're already working with a company to provide us pass-through PDUs. So the sub panels, again, is still just a temporary thing until we can get the PDUs.
The panels are PDUs in a sense.
Yep.
We took off-the-shelf components and took a sub panel, and turned it into a PDU, 240 pass-through PDU. But it's off-the-shelf stuff, breakers, fuses, anything like that. And it's all hardwired in to a panel. Versus what Mark's talking about is we're getting custom-made PDUs from a manufacturer. But what I can do after the live stream is I can kind of show you guys quickly in one of the 60-second shorts, if I can manage to climb that ladder without falling off of it, what our sub panels look like, what our drops look like, and how we're tying into our bus bar via the distribution cans that are in the bus bar. Maybe that'll kind of help get an understanding of what we're dealing with here as we're building out. In the future, the bus bars will be 1,200 amps versus 600 amps per bus bar, and they'll be 480.
don't even think we're doing a bus bar system at that point. I thought we were doing, and that's the thing. So we've been talking about different types of setups.
Well,
I know.
sorry. Yes, correct. We're not doing a bus bar system in the future. We're doing a 12, so I'm saying bus bar, so it's a 600 amp distribution.
Yeah.
Per lane. Okay. The new system that will be in place off the 35 kVA transformer will be a 1200 amp distribution per lane. So there'll be 2400 amps per, like rack 6 and 5 and 6. There'll be 2400 amps in total, all feeding into a single hot aisle and evacuating out. Those will all be coming straight from the transformer to a switch gear directly into a pass-through PDU. As low resistance as we possibly can versus what we have now, which is 600 amp switch gear feeding 600 amp bus bars, and we're doing 200 amp drops off the bus bar. Or we're doing 150 amp drops off the bus bar for the GPU side of the farm. But I'll go ahead and I'll climb up on the ladder to show you guys. I know that's so fascinating.
People want to know, man. People want to know
How we're doing this without really a huge staff. We're not Riot. We're not we don't have millions and millions of dollars to dump on infrastructure. We don't have a board of directors. We don't have tons of investors. This is all coming out of the pockets of Mark and John Bank to facilitate this growth over the past 3 years. And you guys, of course. Your support has been phenomenal in helping. So
yeah.
Thank you.
And John brought up like board members, things like that. Like, I remember just recently with all the drama that's going on with the hit network in BitBoy, someone had made a comment on a post of something I said, and they were like, well, how can someone let this happen with him getting ousted or potentially ousted? And my comment back to them was, you literally let outside investors into your business.
Yeah.
And so me and John are going to do the best we possibly can to avoid that. Honestly, we have made it as far as we have without it. And I think that that's just going to continue. And, as we get, how do I want to say this? As the punches come in, we'll keep taking them. And right now, like, the farm is great. It's up and running. I know that some of you are like, kind of stable, kind of not. That will stable itself out in its entirety here pretty soon, within days. And then at that point, we're going to be focusing on the heat. We're going to be focusing on exhaust, intake, things like that, which we already have been the last couple of days. It's been our primary focus. And
So time frame wise, I know you guys can't see it really behind me, or this fancy whiteboard actually rotates, so I do have a cleaning schedule for a lot of the racks. But what's on there is our group buy and kind of a time frame. So it's September now, October, mid-October here, it starts to really cool down, and temperatures are dropping now. During once the sun goes down, we see temperatures 70 and below here. As October rolls through, it will start to consistently drop, and we'll see lower and low temperatures. So as those temperatures drop, it will also give us a little bit of breathing room to start the proper ventilation system in place without having a bunch of stuff just kind of laying around. That includes bringing in engineers, that includes bringing in more equipment, getting people on the roof, getting holes cut in the roof, and things like that. So we have between, say, mid-October to March, April, before the temperatures start to climb again here in Virginia. So that's our time frame. That's kind of what we've been shooting for getting the 1500 kVA 100% consumed, and then starting the process for the 3500 kVA second half, or part two, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, and if you guys are in Discord, I've been kind of giving some brief updates because I know some of the things I've said with hosting and just the farm in general. We are, we have goals that we have, and we need to meet at some point. We are not restricted in power whatsoever. That's the last thing we're restricted on right now. We have more than enough to continue adding for those that want to continue adding. The only hesitation that we have when it comes to continue to add is just heat management and airflow, which again, me and John are already focusing on that. So as you guys are looking to, host some more machines, we're ready, essentially.
I mean, if you guys want to see the temporary stuff that we're doing, keep in mind, like I said, it is temporary. This is stuff that Mark and I are just putting out there to kind of, put a Band-Aid over a bullet wound, if you want to use that terminology, as we move into the colder months and the engineer comes out and, so we start designing our full evacuation system for the air.
Well, I mean, you can take in consideration too, like the way that we're setting it up temporary is one of the stages of how it's going to be permanently. I mean, we have like the way the aisles are set up now, right? They need to move in a little bit, and then we need to add the next aisle next to it. But
right,
essentially, like what we're putting in place temporarily right now, rack wise and where the machines are sitting, it's just it's stage one of what the permanent plan will be, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
You can get a whiteboard.
I'm gonna try to. Let's see if we can do this. I mean, I'm pretty. We polished off that case pretty quickly. So.
You have to go up to the Dollar General and get some more. But yeah, so we have more than enough power to help people continue add. So please, if you want machines hosted, bring it on. We are ready. We need more racks. We have racks inbound. We have enough to get us. We actually have enough for a little bit of an overage right now. But we'll have to order some more here probably next week or the week after, just to keeping it going. But yeah, I gave some clarity yesterday. Just if you're hesitating because of some comments that I made in Discord, they're talking about how we only have X power or whatever it is. I mean, we have more than enough power to consume. Like we could literally add another 100 machines and still have a little bit over of what's available to us to continue to consume just in the immediate on the 1.5 kVA, not 1.5, 1500 kVA, 1.5 megawatt system.
You pull up, do you have StreamYard pulled up on your computer?
StreamYard, no, but I can get it.
Quickly, come on.
Oh, yes, sir. I'm on the right way.
Just, I don't want to have duplicates, multiple endless mirror on this pop up on screen. And then go ahead and, share my screen.
Studio.
I mean, this is going to be real rough, guys. This is going to be down and dirty crayons and, ugly. So.
Yeah. Where's your screen? Oop. Keep that.
Make sure I should get it. Should be up.
I'm moving myself.
Looks like I just messed it up anyways.
Very good. Sorry. Oh, thank you for the $10. Have a beer on me. Hell yeah, man. Me and John both can have one at that price.
Why can't I pull up?
Oh, didn't leave?
Windows. There we go. Now I got it. Okay, so you should be able to share one now.
This one? Yeah. Oh.
Hold on. Hold on. It's freaking out here, man. It's freaking out. Whatever.
You just did it.
I know. All right, hold on a second. Let's make sure this works. Paint, mirror, okay, a little bit of a delay. Give me a second. Come on. Make sure this does it ready. Why is it still sharing this stupid screen?
I don't know. I am lost here, dude. This is new tech for me.
Jesus, it's all over the place. Stop. Stop screen. Present. Share. Window. Paint. Share.
Boom, you got it.
Okay, it's flashing on my side, so it looks horrible for me, but hopefully I won't have a stroke.
Seriously, dude.
Let's make sure our brushes. Let's go. All right, so here, building outline, right? There's our facility. We have bus bar to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Those are all our bus bars. There is a divider in the building here, support for the building. GPUs, GPU are here. Those are all running on 150 amp drops. We have a rack here on 6, and then we have a rack here on 4, and then we have the GPUs like this. Currently, all these racks have airflow going in this direction. Okay. We have a garage door here. That's currently where a lot of our air is being pushed out. In the future, we will have racks going the whole length of that bus bar, but our next 2 build outs will be here and here. So we have 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Those airflow is going to go this way. I probably should be changing color as I go to make things a little bit simpler, but
Yeah, it's good, dude. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm following along.
all right, I hope you guys are all following along.
Yeah.
So that's kind of more or less what we have going on right now. We're probably going to put a divider here at some point, just to kind of separate the GPUs because they're a little more sensitive than the ASICs. But as of right now, this is more or less what we're doing for a temporary setup. As we build out and continue, these racks here are already at 600 amps. To do the 1200 amps, we need to have another rack. Once these are complete, this whole area here, this is going to be your hot aisle, and hot aisle. Okay, those all need to go up and out for evacuation, and then over here we'll have our 3500 kVA building out over there.
Now do the color blue and put the exhaust fans. Add them.
Exhaust fans. Okay.
Those will be in the roof. And yeah, we're still torn between 3, maybe 4. Obviously, the more you can do, the better. But we only need so many because we're going to be shutting that down. Similar, if you guys have watched like the Hobbyists recently or DJ Minds, they went and toured a facility in South Dakota or one of the Dakotas, and they built aisles. They had fans, 60,000 CFM fans. We don't need that much, but Essentially, that's what we'll be doing on the top of the roof. Those type of fans is blowing that air out constantly.
Yeah. We're trying to create a small area to evacuate the air so that our AC units, the 125,000 tons of air conditioned air we have being pumped into our space, is cooling down the machines, and that there is a negative vacuum in our hot aisle at all times, pulling that hot air away from the machines faster than the machines can spit them out. That is the overall plan. It's about creating efficiency. When we have that vacuum inside of our hot aisle, the fans have to do less work pushing that hot air away from the machines. So your fan RPMs drop from, say, 100 to 80. Our goal is to get fan speed down to 80 and have the exhaust fans doing the majority of the work, pulling the air through the machines and up and down. It's all about efficiency. These machines are fantastic about pushing air away from them, but we want to make the machines more to focus on hashing, not so much pushing all the power towards the fans.
Yeah.
So, we're trying to create more efficiency for the machines. And then when the fans aren't spinning as much, even though it's, microamps we're talking about for these fans, I think 420 millimeter fans only consumes maybe an amp, 2 amps, 3 amps roughly.
Yep.
So, but if we can reduce that by a fraction for each machine, that's power we can save on our bus bars and our drops, creating less of a load on our system. So it's all about compounding and reducing. It's
Good job.
Stop sharing, please. All right.
Kaiser was like, "What the F is showing on the screen?" So, you guys just got your first glimpse at RPM speed picks.
Dictionary.
Yeah, you guys got to get next time. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna build out mine layouts, and you got to guess what is that layout. What is it?
I mean, I had a real nice drawing of this someplace.
Drawing.
Yeah.
You did. You had like a CAD sheet, and you like made things look pretty.
I do my best. I thought I shared it with everybody in a previous live.
So we can just recap a little bit. Ice River Drama is almost done. Please stop DMing me asking where your machine is. We are building the farm and working on it and working out. Those of you that are experiencing some fluctuation, we'll be moving you into a better airflow situation here shortly, whether it be tonight or tomorrow or the following day. And then, the focus primarily is going to be, we have one client that's coming in with quite a few S19s, and we need to make sure that we get those up. But beyond that, it's all air management and just making sure that everybody's running smoothly. More power. We have more than enough power. Just continue adding. So if you guys need more machines hosted, just hit us up. I fell asleep, then woke up and looked like I was in a kid's room doing paint by numbers.
Be nice to me. Be nice. Come on now.
Yeah, we did it already, dude. Oh, women's. He wanted women's. One more locker giveaway.
Want to do another one?
Yeah.
All right.
We're looking for RPM feed picks. Come on, guys.
Let's let me do this. Let's go grab the video URL. Let's grab a different one. All right, I'll give you guys like comment in this video.
This video.
And let's see what video you want to do. I mean, can't do 23 again. Hot buy video.
Sure.
Okay. Grab this one. Let me grab this URL. should do this for another YouTubers comments. Let's do this comments.
Go do Blue Moon Money. Speak to don't pick.
There. Go comment on that video which locker you want, and in about 5-10 minutes I'll do another.
Go check it out. So we've already given a T-shirt away. Somebody's getting a nickel.
Yeah, if you guys find, if I find stuff from the previous tenant of this building, if you want it, well, let me know. I mean, there's.
What did you find the one time and you're like, let me know if you really want this? Like a matchbook or something?
It was a quality postcard, quality control postcard for the original manufacturer that was in here, and a key for like a lockbox or something. So, like, if there's something in there that's not from us and you guys want it, let me know. I'll ship it out to you. I don't care. There's probably clothes in these lockers. There's,
oh my God.
We have a couple lockers that still have locks on them that I need to get padlocks on. I won't show you which lockers those are because that'd be fun. That would be a whole video on its own. But yeah, let's do that. Let's wait for people to comment here. So
comment on the video, like the damn ads. No, get rid of those ads. No.
I don't control it. I don't.
Yeah. He's like, okay, pick. He's the only one that commented. He's like, hurry up, pick. Hurry up and pick.
I should just go open up a woman's number 17 one.
Yeah. Let's go see what it looks like. And we have things that we need to open up here too. Like there are like the little vending machines that we can open up. I want to see if there's like change in them.
Yeah, so that, in the women's room there are.
He's like, wait, I love ads. I pay extra for ads. Hey man, if once we are monetized, but the amount of views we get doesn't really accumulate to the YouTube actually paying us out. Once we get to that point, though, we'll start doing the same thing: Twitter, YouTube ads, literally anything that can monetize us or monetize in a different way. We're gonna start giving machines away left and right, like S19s, E9s, like the big boys. Just start giving those away because literally that'll be extra revenue for the company in any which way, shape, or form. And since you guys have supported us through our journey, there's no reason for us to just support you guys back. I mean, obviously, we're here to help, and that's what we're trying to do. Provide your KS3L. It's going to be worth nothing by the time we actually get monetized, dude. Your KS3L.
I think what Mark is trying to say, Coastal Crypto is doing very, well on its own. Any kind of monetization we get from social medias platforms is 100% going back to you guys.
Yeah, it's a community thing.
Yeah, it's a community thing. That's the whole social media thing. It's a community thing. But like Mark said, YouTube, Twitter, wherever else, it's all coming back to you. So the higher our subscriber count, which I'm really pissed about, by the way, because Red Panda blasts us all the time, and a lot of these other YouTubers blast us all the time, and we're still sitting pretty at like 2,600 subscribers.
I'm happy with the growth.
I'm happy with the growth too, but I can't do anything with 2,500 subscribers. That's $10 a month. That's not a whole. I can't give away a machine for $10 a month.
Yeah, but these people out here, they have like hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and they ain't getting shit. So
I'm not doing it right now. I'm not doing it right now. Obviously. Let me refresh it here. Let me see what we got.
I feel like Kaiser is Red Panda Mining in disguise, dude. Like he says the same things that Red Panda Mining does.
Oh, conspiracy theory.
Yeah, right. I feel like he says the same things that Red Panda Mining says.
He's blasting himself.
Yeah, he's like, use promo code #Kaiser for $50 off. I'm gonna actually make that a promo code.
Go for it. Jump on Wix right now. Make it a promo code.
Yeah.
We'll do it until tomorrow. We'll do a 24-hour promo code, Kaiser. $50 off. You think I'm joking? I'm gonna do it right now while we're waiting for comments to roll.
Alright. Yeah, add a coupon code. It's gotta have the hashtag with it though. Or it doesn't count.
Okay, give me a second.
Oh, you're doing it live on the camera.
Am I? You're not seeing my screen.
Oh, okay. Well, somebody's seeing something. I don't know what the hell's going on right now. You have the paint full brush
You
thing
got to
back up.
refresh your YouTube. That's old.
Oh,
That's live right there in front of us.
what happened?
Your computer is slow.
I guess so.
Let's go.
It is. What else do you guys have? Questions, concerns, everything else?
Yeah, that's where the hell is the mark?
RPM has the face for film. Yeah, I would say that.
Have we actually ever seen? Has he ever shown his face?
No.
No. Coupons. This is a process, by the way, and I'm doing it just for you, so you better be happy. Create new coupon. We said dollar amount, right?
Yeah, $50.
Hashtag.
Hashtag Kaiser. What's that?
So I spell his name correctly.
Does not apply towards root buys. Just a heads up.
Keiser, right, Kaiser?
Keiser. Yep.
$50.
Hashtag Kaiser. $50 off. Next 24 hours. Comments are rolling in, bro. They're rolling in.
We're only going to do this for 24 hours. Limited number, one per customer.
Also, I don't think you want a KS3L now. I know that it's a running joke with you and sharing it on Twitter and whatnot, but I think the buy right now would be a KS3M if we're gonna buy. Stream of beards, finally. Now I can be comfortable too. Yeah. 2 beards, 1 stream.
Easy. All right. Active. Hashtag Kaiser. $50 off the next 24 hours. I like to sneak into like Red Panda Minus comments every once in a while and drop comments there as well.
So for the short clip, you should use the camera falling over. I think from now on, we're gonna start. We're just gonna start the streams where the cameras
shit falling over. We're running low on beer. Might have to switch to the hard stuff.
All right. I know we keep buying beer, and I'm like, dude, I got tequila. I keep thinking that.
I have a little bit of rum left. What's happened to your tequila?
You're gonna have to go to the ABC.
I'm posting that. Hey man, it's all yours. Okay, so let's see what kind of comments we got over on the video. Refresh. So we have enough.
Here goes. Trademark the intro. Oh, dude, that should be the intro. Anytime we post a video, it should just be the camera falling over.
I don't have enough comments. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over on that short. I can't. Come on,
guys. Come on.
Everybody comment.
Everybody pick 2 lockers. Okay.
No, because it weeds out the duplicates.
Oh, does it? Yeah. Okay, don't do that. I don't know how this works. I'm not technology savvy. I'm just the labor here. Like I'm the one putting up the rack and putting all the machines on the rack. And then John comes over and he starts running all the electrical and stuff.
And I'm not. I can keep my mouth shut.
When I say run the electrical, I mean he like brings the plugs over. Like we have an electrician on staff. that
Are you
actually
supposed to
runs-
turn the bus bar off when you wire it? It's only 600 volts, right?
Yes, we kill the bus bar for. Well, no, our electrician so the way our electrician runs, he kills the bus bar for the first run, so he can run the thing on it, and then and move any of the cans that he needs to move on the actual bus bar.
He killed the bus bar.
Yeah. And then once the cans are in place and he's got the first line ran, he will then run the next two hot, which is to me astonishing. He kills the power at the can, but still there's on the top of the can there's power, at the bottom of the can there's not power. He's working on the bottom can to bring the line down, but still he's working on it hot. And that's just not something I would ever do. No.
It only stings for a second.
Yeah, for a second.
I mean, I've been electrocuted a few times as a welder. Good wake up call.
I got a few good sunburns as a welder. I was welding back in the day.
Back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Keep refreshing.
Keep refreshing.
That's not enough.
Yeah, that's it. That's all we got.
All right. Well, hey, they got a good chance. Then.
What you want?
Good shot. Let's do it.
Oh, okay. Fine. I go pull up the actual video. Can I just roll it? Do I have to share the screen, Kaiser?
600 volts and you're flying. Yeah. Yeah. Literally, because to even be up there, we're what? That's 20 15 feet maybe? I don't even know.
Yeah, you gotta remember, DC power will throw you, AC power moves on. Because it's going back and forth. It's alternating current, so you get zapped with AC. You're not letting, someone has to come over and hit you with a wood stick. I ain't letting go. I've been
roll it. It says roll it. Yeah, we gotta get back to work too. Drum roll. Are you gonna share your screen?
Yeah, because I don't want anybody to call me a fake. God forbid.
You already did one this stream. I don't know how
Is it shared?
not that I'm seeing yet. Oh, things are changing.
YouTube.
There you are. There it is.
Let's see. It's duplicates. 8 plus 9 for all our geniuses out there. It's what, 17?
Mhm.
Roll it.
Dun, 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 dun.
Numbers 101. Men's room or women's room? What do you want?
We got two 101s. Oh, that was numbers 101. Men's or women's?
Man or woman? Which locker room do you want?
Just no underwear. Well, I mean, you might get. Never mind.
And we don't know what's in there. I mean, my kids did hide them all. So I'm hoping if
women's
they
101.
All right, I'm going.
Adios, compadre.
Dun 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 dun.
It's rigged.
Balloons not go up to 100? Hold on.
Rigged, it's rigged.
Oh no! Where'd all the lockers go?
I thought you said there was
All right,
over
quick
100 in
numbers, give me
there.
another locker. There's already a couple open here, so don't pick those numbers. Got 25, 24, 23, 21, 17, 12, 11. And then we have 1 through 10. Give me a number. 17. Kaiser says 17. But I need a number. I need one from numbers.
All right, you gotta go to the dudes.
If Mark is talking, I can't hear him.
Just a random one. 23.
Just a random number. Come on.
23. Let's go.
Oh, there's a toothbrush up there. You want a toothbrush?
23.
I'm gonna go with number 9.
No, 23. Come on. Oh, gross.
Yay! Winner. 23. Fine, I'll do 23 just for Kaiser. Sorry, you lose. Wait, hold on, get to the top one. Nothing. Sorry, Kaiser.
That's hilarious. 24 hours of script mining.
I won at 17. You said 23. I opened 23. There was nothing in there. I think you're right. I think Kaiser is red panda mine. The amount of crap this man has given me. All right, numbers. We have the right numbers on it.
Buy more beer, he says.
All right. I think we got to get back to work.
Yeah, it's closing time.
Closing time. We have to go build a rack.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, closing time for the stream.
Yeah.
We got to go build a rack, and I got to go run power somehow without falling off the ladder. And I promise you guys it's short. Oh, God damn it. All right, so 24 hours. Kaiser, hashtag Kaiser, $50 off.
Yep.
What else you got? Gonna build some racks. We got miners coming in. Numbers, if you don't want this, I'll go hide it in another locker, and we'll give it to somebody else. I posted it. Okay. All right, so
Good.
we're good. Thank you, guys. We'll take it easy. We'll chop it up. We'll do some fun stuff, and I'll try to get some shorts out this upcoming week. Take it easy.